The very high temperatures that affected parts of western South Africa yesterday will now spread towards the southern interior of the country today, where bergwinds move in across that region. In the northeast, it's going to be cloudy to partly cloudy once again, with isolated to scattered thunderstorms in places, while towards the south, a weak cold front will be moving in. That's going to bring in increasingly cloudy skies, as well as the chance of light rain along the coastline of the Western Cape today. Now, the South African Weather Service has issued a watch for extremely uncomfortable conditions over northeastern KwaZulu-Natal, where it's going to be hot and humid once again. And they've also issued an advisory for Friday and the weekend for a heavy swell developing between Cape Peninsula as well as Plettenberg Bay, swell heights increasing to above 4 meters. Now, we're expecting up to a 60% chance of showers and thunder showers from Limpopo all the way through to the Drakensberg areas of KwaZulu-Natal. Isolated storms for Mahikeng, Gauteng, through the Free State and into the Eastern Cape today, while towards the southwestern corner of the country, a bit of light rain along the coastline is possible, and that spreads towards the Garden Route into this evening. Very hot weather conditions are forecast today over the southern Karoo areas. Graafrenet gets to 38 degrees. We're expecting it to be very hot once again for both Kimberley and Uppington, upper 30s across those areas. Warm onto the Highveld, mid to upper 20s, while it's going to be cooler along the west coast and the adjacent interior as the cloud cover starts moving in across those regions. We're expecting westerly to northwesterly winds along the west coast of South Africa today. Moderate in speed, and swell heights are going to average at about 2 meters. As we head further south, the wind speeds increase, becoming fresh to strong at times between Hermanus and Cape Agulhas. 35 kilometers per hour is an average wind speed around the peninsula, and we're expecting swells to reach up to 2.5 meters, reaching 3 meters this evening. Along the south coast of the country, light winds are forecast at first, but southwesterly winds move in, and those become fresh to strong as well, especially in Jeffreys Bay and Port Elizabeth, and we're expecting swell heights to average at 2 meters, but also picking up to 2.5 to 3 meters during the course of this evening. And finally, along the east coast of the country, high tide this afternoon is at 24 minutes past 3. Northeasterly winds dominate across this area, moderate in speed, and we're expecting fairly light swells once again at 1.5 meters.